What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about Battlefield 6. The reveal trailer is just a few days away, and really this entire last week has just been, okay, next thing after next thing after next thing. It started as rumors, then it became, no, influencers got like packages. It's officially called Battlefield 6. There's all this talk of, how they're going to formally reveal it, and next week probably, right, being a thing of a 3-day event, and there's going to be an open beta. Open beta is probably very, very early in August. So, we're here. We knew it was going to happen in the summer. I had started to think as July was going that, hey, maybe I think they wanted this game out in the fall. I think they want this game out in November, to be honest with you. But I started to think, okay, we have the rumors that the single player portion of this game is not doing very good. And, maybe some of it gets delayed, like the single player portion gets delayed. Maybe everything else comes out, back and forth, back and forth. But it's starting to finally heat up. The reveal trailer is this upcoming Thursday, and then we'll kind of see what they do after that. I imagine this is going to set the stage for, a reveal trailer, but then also, okay, what's the next stage, right? It's probably going to be a lot of cinematics. I think it'll be cinematics with kind of the flashy Battlefield. I've watched enough Battlefield trailers, I think, to kind of know what it's going to look like. They'll mix in a couple, high-tempo gameplay moments, but kind of maybe disguised as CG, back and forth, back and forth. But I'm excited. I'm excited to formally see it. I mean, look, if you want to go look it up, there's been lots of leaks on this game, people that have gone to do play testing. To me, it looks phenomenal. There's also a portion of me where it's like, Alex, don't jump the gun, right? Because this is Battlefield, and look what they've done recently over the last, really, not just with Battlefield 2042, but taking games offline, all that jazz. They've really hurt the community. But this looks like a return to form. It really, really does. This looks like the era of Battlefield that I love so much of, Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3 and 4. That was, to me, that's the prime years. That's when I first got into it, and I feel like that was some really special times. Some of that stuff, by the way, you can just never experience again because it's gone. But, that is what this looks like with the destruction and just how, going back to basics, with classes being tied to weapons. And I'm impressed from what we've seen so far through, I guess, leaks, but seeing it, heard about it. And then obviously this Thursday we get, I guess, the real deal. And then who knows, a week and a half from now, maybe we're able to actually play it. So that would be very exciting. And now I'm kind of back on. So originally, I guess in July, I was thinking, okay, maybe this game gets pushed to a February, March thing. No. I feel like they're going to try to shoot for November. And like I said, worst case scenario, if that single player rumor is true, which I did a video on this channel, if you guys want to check that out, if that's true, just delay the single player. I think you got it. All these parts of the game have to come out in the best condition possible. Okay. So I'm not saying rush the single player, but if you're debating between delaying the entire game or just delaying the single player, I feel like you could do the delaying part and not really take any heat from it, because it's it will come and it'll be done to the best of its ability. And then you're also going to get the game, which is factually ready, right? If the rest of the game is ready, don't let the single player hold it back. So we'll see what happens, and I'll circle back around and we'll talk about it this Thursday. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.